and New Zealand. Good afternoon, Asia and New Zealand. We know that present life is the foundation for our future new world. Our transformation from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan will help the world, all human beings, nature, animals, everybody to be Sato Pradhan. So Baba Karavanhar gets us ready for the new world. And so we have to be ready soon, because advanced party soul, nature, everybody is waiting for us to get ready so that new world can be in Bharat very soon. So the questions asked are, first, how do we know or check ourselves to find out how far we have come close to the perfect stage? 16 celestial degrees full. Signs of being close to perfection is we are all virtuous, completely viceless, 16 celestial degrees complete. All-rounder, Bap Saman, loveful, sweet, knowledgeful, content, cheerful, simple, no attraction, no defect, and no complaints. Because as we become complete, there are no complaints. Second is, Baba said that following his instructions in this present stage is the foundation of support for one kingdom in the golden age. Could you please share your experience in how to practice this point? So, in order to have oneness in the golden age, naturally, we have to be having one opinion. That is, if we all follow Srimad and have unity and harmony in Sangam Yuga, in the golden age, we will have in our kingdom one language, one religion, love and unity. So main thing is we have to practice Srimad and have unity here. Next question is, in the Murli it is mentioned that this interest towards bodily attraction here is the basis of acquiring healthy bodies in the new world. Could Didi explain a bit further? What method should be used to check ourselves how far do we have this interest in bodily attractions? If we are disinterested and detached from body, naturally it will help in our yoga Otherwise, body will pull our mind and there will not be good yoga concentration. So as we have good yoga, we will have healthy body because there is no stress. All organs function normally. All hormones secreted perfectly. So we are able to maintain healthy body. And also to have healthy body, Baba says, more we use our bones in Baba's seva, we will have healthy body. Next question is, now the bodiless stage is the basis of becoming free from all diseases and living long life. Could you explain and elaborate this further? How do we check whether or not we have reached the bodiless stage? What are the signs that we have come to that level or stage? The signs of being bodiless is one feels very light and it's like an angel wearing sparkling dress of light. Body will not pull the soul or mind. Even if there is terminal illness and body might be going through lots of pain, but the soul is free, the mind is peaceful, face is cheerful. And we have seen Dadi Prakash Mani, even until last moment, she never complained about pain, even when she was injected intravenously or intramuscular. She never said oh, ah or oh, no expression of pain. Next question is, how exactly do we become instruments to enable all souls to reach their destination? Could Didi please explain the point? Main thing is our stage will have effect on other people around us and nature. So once we reach our stage of perfection, we are able to help other souls through Mansa Seva. So far we were doing service through our words, giving gyan to others. But Baba is now emphasizing more on Mansa Seva, our dharana, that will help other souls to follow our example. We will become great donor and bestower of blessings, and they will reach their destinations. and we will be able to fulfill their desires. So, once we are in a rising stage, the whole world will be in a rising stage. Next question is, Baba has told us to always think that we are the images of fortune of the future new world. And to take every step in this awareness based on your experience, in what situation do you apply this point? And what success have you achieved through that experience? We are images of fortune of our future. And personally, I try my best to follow Mama, Baba and Srimad Maryadas. And my experience is whoever comes to my room to meet me personally experiences peace, happiness. And when the new souls or contact souls come with their bhakti sanskar, they touch my feet, thinking I am elevated soul. Some BK's request to keep my hand of blessing on the head and take photo. It happened that one MP candidate who was going to represent election came to seek blessing from me, and he won election. So he was very much pleased to be successful after receiving blessing. A Brahman soul is, next question is, Brahman soul is said to be an embodiment of all attainments. In that regard, what attainment should we Brahmans experience in a practical way? Baba says, I keep my all treasures open for children. It's up to us to meditate and loot as many treasures as we like. So, Baba's imperishable treasures of powers, virtues, knowledge, love, peace, happiness, we can attain in a practical way. What we have to do is remember Baba and see that we are not wasting our thought, word, actions in any way, using all of them in a worthwhile way. Next question is, why are Brahmans said to be the image of support or the foundation? They are known as image of support or the foundation because, as you see in the picture of Kalpa tree, we are sitting at the root of this Kalpa tree. We draw Jnana and Yoga power from Baba, the seed, and supply to whole tree. All religions receive that sustenance from us. Next question is, could Didi explain the difference between bestowers and master bestowers of blessings? Bestowers are the ones who give to others whatever they have received. So we receive from Bap Dada knowledge, love, powers, virtues, etc. We share with others. And in an unlimited way, unconditionally. Whereas the bestowers of blessings means we are so powerful that our thoughts and words materialize. They become practical. So whatever we say, it happens, and those who receive blessing don't have to work hard. They receive whatever their desire is. Next question is, what are the characteristics of the service which leads towards perfection? How do we know if our service is heading and progressing towards reaching perfection? I'm sorry to say that service doesn't lead to perfection. Perfection leads to service. It's other way. Our efforts will lead to perfection. So more we make efforts, intense effort, sooner we become perfect, and whatever service we do after that will be successful, and especially we will be able to do a lot of mansa seva, and we will be able to give the donation of our virtues. So as we reach the stage of perfection, we will have no defects, no vices, no complaints, no excuses, and we will be stable and unshakable. Next question is, some people believe that realization is the method to reach perfection. Is it true? If it is true, how absolute is it? Can you please explain this? Realization is first step to transformation. But to reach perfection, we have to work hard to remove our weaknesses, vices, and imbibe virtues. So we need that realization first, so that we know which are our weaknesses, vices, and which is our strength. Then we have to direct our efforts in that direction. For example, if I realize I'm short-tempered, then I will have to work towards being more tolerant, patient, calm, serene, loveful. So realization is necessary. Last question is, are there some particular signs of sanskars which enable us to know whether or not our soul will definitely reach perfection? Through Baba's Dhyan, what kinds of sanskars are visible in a soul who is destined to reach perfection? The answer is, if the soul is progressing day by being loveful, powerful, peaceful, happy, stable, unshakable, constant yoga, attention to the chart, we know we are moving and reach our stage of perfection. So we need how serious effort or intense effort somebody is making and determination the soul is having. Then we can see how far they are progressing. But if we see that the time being short and efforts are not intense, the soul is a little bit careless, giving excuses, being lazy, we know the soul will not reach the stage of perfection. So how the soul is progressing, making effort, we know whether they will reach the destination or not. Om Shanti now. So now will give us questions.
So the first question, Didi, is the status in the golden age is based on the knowledge imbibed now. How do you explain this? Is it only imbibing of knowledge? Is it also seva? Is it also yoga? What is it?
Status will depend on all the four subjects. Because student will get number according to how they fare in all subjects. So Gyan is one subject. Second is yoga. Third is dharana. And fourth is seva. So all the four subjects we have to master to be number one. Number one, as this morning Baba was saying, number one doesn't mean only Lakshmi and Narayan will be number one, that's true. But first class students, those who have got more than 80%, they are first class students. So they have to be more than 70-80% to be having higher status.
So Didi, will Baba create more than one rosary of 8 victorious souls? Will there only be 8 victorious souls? Or maybe Baba will create more rosaries?
8 is pass with honors, but victorious rosary is 108. And even 16,108 rosary is also popular. So all 3 rosaries are possible.
Didi, last week you said you feel that destruction could happen in 5 years. So many people are thinking about that. How do you know 5 years?
That's my guess. Today also Baba said in the morning, everybody will have to say, our Baba has come. So until we reach that stage, the gates for Mukti and Jivan Mukti will not open. So we are not sure. But seeing the present situation of the world, how people are dying because of COVID-19 and natural calamities and civil war, I feel time is very short.
Didi, what is the role of special children in the Brahmin family? What are the service they would be doing now?
The role of Brahman children is to purify everyone, to be figure or cooperative to Baba to purify the world. That's our duty, to bring benefit to the whole world, purify them from tamo to sato, and bring about golden age in the world.
These days, Didi, everybody looks at their phone, looks at computers, but the natural way of meditation is without all of this. Naturally, we should be able to connect with Baba. We shouldn't need all these gadgets. So, do you feel that these methods can take us to perfection? All this dependency?
Gadgets do help us. Because songs, video, etc., they help us to have good meditation or concentration. But yes, ultimately, we have to be independent of all gadgets. Because in the end, technology will fail. So we'll have to have wireless connection with Baba. Our intellect has to be so clean and clear that we are able to catch Baba's signal and have good concentration.
Do you feel it is effective giving drishti on Zoom? Giving drishti through the computer on Zoom? Do you feel there is any effect? People can catch vibrations, or are we just pleasing our hearts?
Something is better than nothing. Yeah, because nowadays, as I mentioned last time, Sri Lankans had 21 days meditation through Zoom. And they arrange commentary and slides to have self-respect and everybody enjoyed the bhatti, and they had lots of self-respect.
Didi, when a soul leaves the body, a Brahmin goes to the subtle region for 13 days and then takes birth again. What about Lokik people? When we leave the body, Baba says, no, I take you to subtle region, 13 days you stay. What about Lokik people? Do they also go to Baba?
Lokik people.
Yeah. And for how long?
Lokik people, I'm not sure. It depends. They may stay 1 or 2 days, they may say 13 days. Because even in Lokik people, they keep on doing prayer, worship, etc. for 13 days. And every month or so for 1 year. So, it's different for different people. Nothing is fixed.
Didi, in Bharat, we always had the system of Brahma Kumaris led by sisters. In Bharat, always BK sisters, they are the teachers, they are in the front. But in the foreign countries, it's not always like that. Some brothers also are involved in administration, teaching, running centers. Why?
Why? Equal rights. Whoever is powerful, they are given the chance. In Bharat also, Mahendra Bhai was zone in charge of MP Indore. Prakash Bhai was also in charge of Indore. And even now in South India, Basavaraj looks after Hubli. And so there are 4 or 5 brothers who are in charge of centers. As well as in Punjab, Haryana also, though sisters are officially in charge, but brothers are senior and they are the ones who are controlling. So the thing is, whoever is senior and spiritually powerful is given the command of leading others.
So Didi, based on your practical experience, what is an easy method to manage one's mind when there is chaos? Sudden chaos, unexpected chaos.
That's where you have to be Oprah. Go beyond everything on the physical level, be with Baba and spread the vibration of peace. Just as on World Meditation Hour, we spread vibration of peace. Same thing. We have to spread vibration of peace.
And you're saying to use the mind for service, spreading peace. So we have Amrit Vela, we have evening yoga, we have karma yoga, we have traffic control time. Do you suggest any specific practice for each of these times? Or is it individual or?
Main thing, Amrit Vela, you have to see that you are gaining powers for yourself. Being in a seed stage, being a dot, merging in loveful remembrance of one Baba. During Karma Yoga, one has to be having angelic stage. Moving around in a bodiless stage. Evening yoga, I suggest to spread vibration of peace, happiness, power in the world. At night, pack up your thoughts, check your chart of the day, and have plan for next day, what you are going to do, what you are not going to do. That's what I suggest, but it's up to individual.
Is it possible that somebody who is sustained by Baba, practicing yoga regularly, that they can be completely free of knowing what a difficulty is? Like, difficulties come, they don't even feel it. They just go through everything with no challenge, no difficulty, no problem. Could it be like that? Is your stage like that, Didi? Things come, but they don't affect you.
That should be the ideal, not getting affected at all. But people get affected depending on how much they are working on themselves. They will either take sorrow or give sorrow. But aim should be unshakable. Upram.
Do you feel you are close to that stage, Didi?
Yeah.
So in the golden age, does it mean that our communication is mostly by thoughts? Do we only communicate through thoughts in the golden age, or do we even speak words? Is it all through thinking? Somebody thinks something, somebody picks up the thought. Or do we actually speak a language?
Of course, there will be communication through words. I think there will be not sort of just communicating through mind. Communication through eyes, communication through words, communication with even mind is possible, but not only mind.
Didi, you were saying that a day will come, when everyone will say, our Baba. To what extent will Baba be revealed in Bharat and in foreign lands?
Everywhere, foreign country also. We have to reveal Baba. And luckily we have centers all around the world. So people are trying to give message through words as well as Mansa Seva. Because foreign country, they have more yoga than Bharatvasi.
More yoga?
Bharatvasis are more into doing, running around here and there and conducting webinars and conferences and all. So number of Bharatvasis is a lot, and they are trying to spread word of Baba. Whereas foreigners, though they are small in number, they have deeper yoga and less attachment.
Didi, what could be the reason for somebody's self-esteem suddenly dropping? Somebody is saying suddenly big drop in self-esteem, self-respect, and then not feeling like making any effort. Could it be effect of lockdown? Could it be effect of, the change in the atmosphere in the world?
Self-esteem dropping. I think mainly comparison. Comparing self with other human being and not being competitive enough. People may get depression, especially those who are relying on their happiness of doing service, running around, and suddenly there are no chances of doing service and not competent enough to use technology, or they are in villages where technology is not available. So naturally, they feel little bit depressed, frustrated, etc. Or somebody criticizes them and they haven't got enough self-respect.
Didi, if we're living at home and our lokiks are not interested in knowing anything about Gyan, Baba says that we should serve at home. So, but lokiks are not interested in hearing from us. They feel that, this renunciation and a life of not being engaged so much with the family, it's not good. How do you serve such lokiks?
Main thing is our stage should be able to make them feel that we are changed through Gyan. We spread peaceful vibration. We remain peaceful, happy. So our stage will help them. They may not take Gyan, but they will have respect for us, the Brahma Kumaris. And now and again we can drop some word of Gyan. I remember in Australia we have one sister. She was staying with her mum and accidentally the alarm clock was dropped and broke. And she said, "Mama, don't worry. It's drama." Next time something went wrong, the mother said, "Drama."
Yeah, they pick up small things. Yeah. So, Didi, when we see Brahmins who don't walk their talk, they tell others to do, but they themselves are not doing. So somebody is asking, don't they feel bad that they are not bringing internal change, but they're telling others to do? It could be anything, could be yoga, could be, it's like cheating.
Main thing is they haven't been introspective and haven't realized their own weakness. They are having subconscious ego. They think Gyan is the best way and they are happy by giving Gyan. But their dharana and yoga is not powerful. So that's why they are not walking that talk. That's number-wise, Baba says. Prakash Mani Dadi used to say, no, if anybody used to complain about Madhubanwasi, she used to say, okay, 95% are okay, 5% not good. It's all right.
You were talking about granting visions and doing mansa seva, bestowing blessings. What particular effort should we practice now for that to happen?
Main thing, our aim is to be powerful and spread those vibration of peace, happiness, mercy in the atmosphere. Just have powerful stage and they will have vision. We don't have to have aim that I should give vision. They will get by our stage.
Didi, why are some Brahmins infected by COVID or some very deep health issue, Is it their past karma?
Of course. Sickness is karma. And whether it is COVID, cancer, or whatever accident, karma. It was their karma finished with their alokaics, they have left the body.
Do you think the dadis knew that they were going to leave their body? Because they were karmatit. Most dadis have come so close to their karmatit stage. Did they share any message before they left the body? Like Brahma Baba, no? He held Dadi Prakash Mani's hand. We knew, he also knew he was going. He was very aware. You think any of the dadis reached that stage and could pass a message on?
I'm not sure because most of the dadis had long been having unconsciousness. So, whether they knew or not. But they were aged, so they were ready to go. Most of them were 80 plus.
Ever ready. And the last question, Didi, how do we treat people who are taking advantage of us?
Don't let them take advantage. Be smart. And try to be yukti-yukta. Don't hurt them, but don't give them what they want. Just say, we'll see what we can do, and let them go their way, we go in our way.
It's a unique type of patience, no? You just let time sort it out. I think that's it. No many more questions.
Okay. So I think some of you might have received the news that Kamla Ben, who left body on 6th of September, they didn't hand over the body to Lakshmi Ben because they were looking for her blood relationship. We didn't know she had one nephew. So police kept on advertising on internet. Ultimately, I think 2-3 days ago, they found the nephew who hadn't been in touch since 1997, 4 years. He hadn't been in touch. Her Lokik brother, the father of this nephew, died a few years ago. And Kamla had severed connection with the family, 97. So, yesterday, Lakshmi talked to her nephew and they want to conduct her funeral in Hindu way. And that's why I think I have already sent message to everybody. If they really want to have funeral at Brahmin way, they should write clearly in their will about that property, who should get it, what property is there, and especially the body, how it should be cremated, what sort of a last rites should be done. So today, probably by evening, they may cremate her, and at least they will give the possession of the body, and hopefully tonight they will cremate her, and on 25th September, next Saturday, they will have a memorial service in Baba's house. So let us have meditation for Kamla and whole world until 5-6 minutes. Om Shanti. Goodbye. We'll see you next Sunday, same time.